Okay, you guys, I wanted to show you how all of the pieces from the Affordable Bedroom Retreat are really interchangeable, and this is true of most of the things that we pick on this website. But the thing I loved about this headboard that we chose is it comes in a king size, queen, and full. So we're going to go ahead and imagine that we're going to keep it the king, but if you have a smaller room, you really have a lot of flexibility with this headboard. But the main thing that I wanted to show you in this little demonstration is how versatile these pieces are. And let's pretend that there's a window right here. Let's imagine that this room has a very similar floor plan to the one that we showed you on the website. But what if we don't want to have matching end tables? I love the look of mixing this up and putting a desk on the left and an end table on the right. But sometimes these pieces aren't the same height. And so that's tricky when you've got lamps and the lamp shades. You don't want it to look really awkward on that side of the room. And that's where these great clip lights really work because they're sconces and they can be clipped on the wall, anchored on the wall, and now you're allowed to have different heights on either side and it's still going to look right. And we're going to do the same trick that we did on the website. We're going to use just one side of curtain panel, because if we had another curtain panel right here, it's really going to start to feel busy on that elevation, that wall elevation. And to balance this window and have it make sense, let's put this great mirror right here above this more modern desk. And now again, we have some symmetry with this room and everything begins to really make sense on that elevation. And of course, we love this little pillow to go on the bed. And then we can have a little chair right here to go with that great desk. So that's really starting to resolve that whole side of the room, just like we did on the website. And instead of putting the art on this wall right here, what if now we put the art above the dresser? And so now the blue on the bed, the blue throw, the blue pillow, and this art is all having a great conversation across the room. And maybe on this wall, there's one or two windows. So let's pretend that there's a window here. And maybe there's another window here. However your room is laid out, so you would have two sets of curtains along this wall like this. And of course, we would love to put that great flush mount light right in the center of the room. But if you want a more traditional look, you could use the chandelier here. They're really interchangeable. So let's go ahead and keep the flush mount and start thinking about the rest of the lighting. We've got lighting on this side now, but we also need something on the dresser. So we can use that more modern looking lamp. And I love, again, mixing that modern lamp with a more traditional dresser that we've sprayed white. I think that's a really beautiful hybrid of those different styles of furniture. And maybe now we'll put that great mirrored tray on the dresser, and that would be a place to put your earrings, your necklaces, your watch, things like that. And we could put a little vase of flowers. And then I loved that on either end table we had orchids. I thought that was some really pretty symmetry on an otherwise awkward elevation because of just one window. But I loved mixing these boxes. So often on your end table, I don't know, for me, I love to have creams and lotions and things like that, sometimes earbuds or even like a little flashlight in boxes on my end tables. It kind of keeps things neat, but still looks really beautiful in the room. And this might be a place where you end up putting on your makeup, so that could also be a great jewelry box. And then of course we could just style this out with some cute picture frames. So I hope this helps you all see that these pieces really are completely interchangeable, and they're going to work whether it's your child's dorm room or someone's first apartment out of college, or even a master bedroom like we did here. These pieces are very economical and they're really going to work in almost any floor plan.